Praise God, St. Luke CME. We're celebrating 103 years of building an essential church. We thank God for you because we realize that it's the ministry of St. Luke that has sustained us through the grace of God, and we say thank you.
Reflecting on St. Luke for 103 years, particularly with during my 72 years of being a member here, I guess the thing that comes to mind most vividly is the training and guidance that I received as a young man growing up in the church. Found out that not only was my father, but all of the men in the church were my fathers, as well as the ladies being my mothers. And it's held true to this day. This church to me has always represented a family. We love each other, yeah, like brothers and sisters. We fight sometimes, but when the fighting's all over and the dust is cleared, we come together as one to do God's work in North Nashville. And since we've moved over here, it's North Nashville and beyond. So hopefully this generation will be the kind of leaders and mentors that I had as I grew up in St. Luke. That hopefully has made me the man that I am today.
This church is so important to me because of all the fun things we get to do. For example, this year we get to do the Christmas play. We also do fun activities in Bible study, children's church, and there are so many fun retreats. That's why this church is so important to me.
Hi, I am Linda Walker Bonner. I was born and raised in this church. This church has grown not only me, but so many young people. It's a loving church. You feel the love when you come here. Every organization is wonderful, right from the choirs, through the students, through the missionaries. The Missionary Society, which I am a real big part of at this time, serve the community. We also raise money and give scholarships to children. Very helpful here, a wonderful place to be, a wonderful place to be. You could not ask for any other place for bettership, for showing love to not only our young, but to our elderly.
Having grown up in St. Luke and been a member of the church for over 60 years, I am proud to be at this point where we can share in this 103rd anniversary celebration. I had many positive experiences, had an opportunity to learn to sing and to share that gift with the children that were coming up in the church. I also had the wonderful opportunity of meeting my husband, Tony, at St. Luke.
For me, I came to Nashville in 1980 and quickly joined the force at St. Luke CME Church. Here, I had much opportunity to work with the senior citizens at that time and continue to do so by serving as chairman of the Housing Committee.
Happy anniversary, St. Luke. As we join together tonight to celebrate our rich history and our anniversary, I'd just like to take a moment to speak to the excitement I have for where we're going in the future. Now, Project 2008 is not only about enhancing our facilities, but it's also about strengthening our ministries, our community outreach, and it is so important for what we do within Project 2008 to ensure that our legacy is maintained, for the next generation to come. So please remember that there's multiple ways you can give for Project 2008, not only through your tithes and offerings, but also through legacy donations via wills or insurance vehicles. But thank you, God bless, and enjoy the anniversary.
The vision for St. Luke CME Church: spiritual growth. We will enhance the biblical literacy of our congregation through relevant, intentional, and consistent preaching and teaching series. We will cultivate inspiring worship, plan dynamic worship experiences, enhance worship environment and sanctuary and facilities as we commit to prayer individually and corporately. Congregational growth, increasing membership and participation by developing relevant and consistent efforts to develop intergenerational approaches to ministry that meets needs for all generations within a family setting. Stewardship growth, increase the participation of effective measures to recruit, train, and encourage good stewards who are consistent in their commitment to give through time, talents, and resources, whether that is through tithing, planned giving, such as Project 2008, or legacy giving. Community partnership growth, increasing interaction and presence in our community by cultivating partners through current ministries, as well as structuring new and more relevant ministry partnerships and events throughout the greater city of Nashville.
Praise God, St. Luke CME. We're celebrating 103 years of building at Essential Church. We thank God for you because we realize that it's the ministry of St. Luke that has sustained us through the grace of God, and we say thank you. We're so glad that you had an opportunity to hear from other members of St. Luke regarding the impact that this ministry has made in their lives. It's important for us to remember our history, to remember and to even celebrate our present as we move into the future. Eyes have not seen nor ears have heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man what God has in store for us. And so with that being said, God has given us a vision a little over a year ago to focus on 4 important areas: church growth, spiritual growth in our personal lives, stewardship, as well as community outreach. We believe that those 4 areas fit into why we're doing Project 2008, to celebrate our past, to celebrate our present, but to more importantly, create sustainable ministries for our future. We love you, God bless you, and there's nothing you can do about it.